Hey there, today the moon is in Aries. Technically, it goes into Aries at 12:23 a.m. Pacific time. So it's kind of nice when it lines up that way. We can say, at least in my time zone, the moon is in Aries almost all of the day. We have this shift in energy into Aries, the fire sign, action, courage, but also coming full circle with this moon cycle back to where we began with the Aries solar eclipse. Aries also being significant because of the Mars-Pluto opposition that is very, very close and will be exact on Saturday, April 26th. I'm Marina Orms here with your Astro Vibe for Friday, April 25th. So, Moon in Aries, bringing in themes of action and courage, but because this is also a waning moon, almost new, right? As we head into Sunday's new moon in Taurus, this is an old moon. It is a moon that has come full circle from where it began the cycle. So as we move through this older, I guess, version of an Aries moon, we have the opportunity to look back, to reflect on what has unfolded throughout this moon cycle since we began on, I believe it was March 29th, with the Aries solar eclipse that began the current moon cycle. So looking back to what has emerged, what we have discovered about what we are stepping into, new beginnings with that Aries energy, made extra, extra significant with the shift of Neptune into Aries. So this is a big deal. I've shared other videos on this topic. Neptune going into Aries means that we have this outer planet, Neptune, the planet of spirituality and the big picture, shifting into the sign of rebirth. And Neptune, the last time Neptune went into Aries was 1861, I believe, and then it was there until the mid 1870s. So it's been a minute since we had Neptune going into Aries. So some significant shifts for this moon cycle. And of course, the last new moon was a solar eclipse in Aries, also adding extra potency. So in other words, we've had a very special extra extra Aries moon cycle, and we've been learning about what we are stepping into, what we are beginning, what is the new sense of self that we are emerging into. What are we here to do? What is this next phase of our journey going to look like? And this is brand new energy. It is the energy of learning, of discovery, of risk taking, and we don't know yet how to navigate whatever it is we are beginning. So just like a brand new baby, we have to do a lot of trial and error. So that is how we learn, right? You bump around in your new environment to see what works, what doesn't work, and in that process, you learn more about what it is you are doing, what it is that is emerging, and how you can be on task to help it go where it's trying to get. So with today's Aries waning Aries moon heading toward the next new moon on Sunday, we are thinking about looking back. Where have you been? What have you discovered in this last moon month about who you are, what is coming next for you, what you are beginning to move forward, at least in new directions, and what have you learned so far about what that looks like, and what has surprised you, right? Because this energy brings in new discoveries. It brings in things that were not part of our old ways of being, right? Our old experience. And so we're having to let go of some of those old patterns, some of those old comforts, habits, routines of the past to step into these new possibilities. And so, what has that looked like for you? What have you noticed? What is emerging that you don't fully understand yet, but you're starting to explore and experiment with? Take some risks to move forward. Again, with Mars in Leo. And I have an article about this. So, if you're interested in learning more about Mars shift into Leo and this third of three exact Mars-Pluto oppositions. This one is the third and final opposition, will be exact again on Saturday, April 26th. And it is bringing the completion of these three exact oppositions. So it's completing the energies that were begun in early November 2024. You may recall that was a significant unfolding of events, right? No matter how you feel about it, it was meaningful in terms of our future and getting us all to think about what is my role in where things are headed and what this new future is. So this third exact Mars opposition to Pluto will be it's the second one with Mars in Leo and Pluto in Aquarius. And it is also the only one with Mars in Leo where Mars is direct. So we have this energy of moving forward, stepping into creativity, stepping into new ways of shining our light, expressing our truth, finding our voice. What does that look like? So those are the things to be thinking about for today and this weekend as we go through over the weekend the exact Mars-Pluto opposition. Remember, it's not that like the world changes when that exact alignment happens because it's been with us for at least a week, right? As it's moving toward that exact opposition will be with us for at least another week after that completes. And then we will slowly begin to move into new territory as we begin to absorb and integrate and digest and process where we are at, how that looks different from where we were at before. So if you're interested in this topic, again, check out in the description for this video my article on Mars opposite Pluto, Mars entering Leo. Be your own hero. What does that look like? Be the hero you want to see in the world. How are you being called to do that? So check out that article. It's part of my new member site that I also invite you to join me on this new adventure that I am embarking upon. And I'm so excited to be able to share with a little bit more depth and community than I can do here on these videos. So I love sharing this information with you, but I would love also to be able to build community and have more interaction. So I encourage you to start with the article on Mars. I've also got some other great content there about healing and being a holistic healer, how to support yourself in this process, and all kinds of other great stuff. So check it out. Click the word more in the description for this video to expand the text, and you will see the links to that Mars article and so much more. Mars through the houses in your chart, Mars in Leo through the houses, what that will look like for you. So check that out. Thanks for being here. I'm Marina Orms, and you can find me and my readings at astrologyheals.com. And again, you can also find the button to click for that member site, which is where I would really love to connect with you. Hit the subscribe button if you are enjoying these videos and you haven't yet. And thank you for your likes and comments. I love them. And I will see you next time with more astrology for unshakable self-care. Bye for now.